Hi, welcome back to Yoga with Jasmine Hall. I'm Jasmine, your virtual yoga instructor. Today we're continuing our Black History Month series with the Soulful Sunday Flow. For this class, you don't need any props, but a blanket or blocks might be helpful. As always, you want to listen to your body and only go as far into a pose as is comfortable for you, or you can always come back to a neutral seat or standing and reset to meet us in the next pose. So we'll get started here, sitting back on our heels, maybe having a blanket underneath your hips or underneath your ankles for support. And we'll just find our breath. Take a moment to set an intention. And we'll inhale those shoulders up toward the ears. Exhale, allow your shoulders to roll down your back. Great job. Again, inhaling shoulders up. And exhale, let them settle. Couple more times at your own pace. We'll inhale, sweep our arms out and up, gazing up at those thumbs. Exhale, allow your hands to float out and down, chin to chest. Inhale, bring them out and up. Exhale to float back down. We'll drop that right ear over toward the right shoulder. And then we'll look up. Left ear to left shoulder. And chin to chest. We'll take it the other way. So left ear to left shoulder. Look up. Right ear to right shoulder. And chin to chest. We'll come forward onto hands and knees. If you're using a blanket, go ahead and set it over to the side. Stacking your joints for safety. So your knees are underneath your hips, and then walk those hands back underneath your shoulders. We'll inhale to drop your belly. Gaze is forward. Shoulders down. Exhale to round for cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale, sit your hips back towards your heels. For child's pose. Inhale to come up to tabletop. Exhale to round. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop your belly. And exhale, send your hips back towards your heels for child's pose. You can walk your hands back towards your heels here. We'll inhale, make your way back up to tabletop. With your gaze in between your thumbs, just continue to breathe in your tabletop. And we'll tuck those toes under. Inhale to breathe all the way in, and exhale, send your hips up and back for downward dog. And we'll pedal it out. So bend your right knee, gaze under that left armpit, and then we'll bend that left knee, gaze under the right armpit, just slowly Walking your dog here. Find some stillness, taking 3 breaths. Bending into those knees, look forward. We'll walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping your arms out and up. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Take a moment and just notice any sensations in your body. Check in with yourself. Notice what thoughts come to mind. And see if you can offer some passion, some compassion, some gentleness as you allow those thoughts to slowly float away, coming back to your breath. We'll inhale to sweep those arms out and all the way up. Slight back bend here. And we'll exhale, dive it down into a forward fold, bending at the knees here. And this is a great time if you're using blocks to bring them in front of you. We'll inhale, halfway lift, flat back. We'll move the blocks slightly to the side off the mat. And we'll exhale, forward fold, stepping back into a high plank. Option to lower your knees here. We'll untuck those toes and lower down into a low plank. We'll come up for up dog. And we'll exhale, send your hips back into a puppy pose. We'll inhale up to a tabletop. And on your exhale, tuck those toes under and send your hips up and back for downward dog. Inhale that left foot up. Option to bend that left knee. 3-leg dog. And when you're ready, step that left foot forward, coming up to a warrior one. We'll exhale, bring those hands down and step that left foot back into a high plank. And exhale, hips come up and back for downward dog. And float that left foot up. And we'll step that left foot forward, coming up to a warrior one on the other side. We'll bring those hands back down and step back for another high plank. Lower down. Inhale for upward dog. Tuck your toes under. And as you exhale, send your hips up and back for downward dog. Bend into both knees, look forward and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. We'll slowly make our way all the way down to a seat. Soles of your feet are on the mat, and then we'll lower that lower back all the way down. Bring your arms out to a T. We'll take a few breaths here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hugging both knees in towards your chest. We'll inhale. Exhale, float both knees over to the left. Gaze to the right. Inhale up through center. And we'll exhale, fold both knees over to the left. Both knees to the right, gaze to the left. We'll inhale up through center. And exhale, allow your knees to meet in the middle. Softening through your shoulders, through your lower back. Making any adjustments to feel comfortable. And we'll take one deep inhale through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. Savasana. When you're ready, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Flutter your eyes open. Hug those knees into our chest one last time, giving our whole body a squeeze. Maybe rocking side to side. Just listening to what your soul needs right now. Maybe extending your feet up. Bringing them back in. We'll cross at the ankles. Begin to rock back and forth. And then rock all the way up to a seat. We'll bring our hands together at heart center. I want to thank you for taking time today to practice some self-care, to practice being soulful. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.